Game 1, best out of 9 series, $20 for the winner. Forgot to set the colors. Snark will be the red player, top right. And we have Zedd, the green player, bottom left. And they made up this rule that Snark can only go Iraq and Zedd will only play Yuri. So it's a Yuri versus Soph series.
Yeah, so Zedd thinks he's good with Yuri, and Snark disagrees. So
oh, that's the thing.
we'll have to see what's what here. Yeah, Yuri's one of those factions that is difficult to play. He's very difficult to play, but if you do master him, he's very hard to lose with. So, he's kind of like, France in the sense that he's frustrating to play with the difference being that he's overpowered.
True. Yeah, the late
again,
game. If you get to the late game, it's always Yuri's game, almost always, right?
Right. Once the Yuri has established slave miners everywhere, they have multiple MCVs around the map. They just have grinders. It doesn't matter how big your army is. If there's a grinder nearby, you gotta back up.
True.
So I guess that's Zedd's plan here, is to try to prolong the game as much as possible and gradually just expand throughout the map, kind of like Zerg in StarCraft. Whereas Snark's plan is to just not let that happen. Snark wants to establish control early, preferably right away, and just maintain it and just try to snowball with his super weapons. So we'll see what happens here. Snark with 2 early Rhino tanks off of one miner from the war, trying just to deny scouting as much as possible here. Just wants to get the Gatling tank. He killed the Brute. He killed the Initiates. Zedd is desperately trying to get information here. This is a very important time window of the game in this matchup. If you can deny the scouting, it's very annoying for Yuri. And Snark has opened up, I think, quite successfully here. He's now building miners behind this and the radar, so he's going to try to get straight to Iron Curtain as soon as possible. First Magnetron should be on the way relatively shortly. We have a Lasher tank in here. 6 miners for Zedd.
Yep.
And 6 for Snark.
No radar out yet from Zedd. Is he building a third war? Oh, there's the radar.
Okay.
Yeah, so 6 miners each. Third war factory for Snark, stretching to that left ore patch.
No Desolators from Snark yet. I'm surprised he went radar. If that's the case. Perhaps a flak track with a Desolator and 2 harassing these slaves would be nice.
So third war factory from Zedd.
He has the mags here as well. So these rhinos need to chillax here, regroup, and plan B for Snark. Zedd has stabilized into the mid game. He's got 3 war factories, radar check up. He doesn't need another power plant. He just can go straight to battle lab here. And Snark needs to tech up sooner rather than later.
4th war factory out from Zedd. And Snark has teched up. He has his battle lab out.
A nuclear reactor. We're going to get the industrial plant after this. This is quite a sizable army from Zedd here. Snark, there's no way Snark can engage this right now, but he
Yeah.
doesn't want to give up complete map control. He's maintaining his presence here as long as he can, but he's going to have to back up all the way back home at some point. Zedd should be pressing. The Iron Curtain's up, and Zedd is spamming wars. What is he? What is he? Sovs? What is he? Soviets? He's going Lasher tanks, boys. Gotta respect the Lasher tank play there. You gotta respect it. And Snark certainly doesn't, as he's just skipping straight to his opponent's base. He's probably going to wish he had some Desolators back at home. This is a lot of Lashers here. And a micro down some minor kills. Snark going to get one for himself as well.
Snark retreating. So is it?
Dead's on 6 miners. Snark should consider probably making another miner or 2 from his wars, getting an Uref. He's doing exactly that. Snark, pretty high level player these days. Splitting up here, getting another miner kill on the left. He's just, man, this is a serious threat at his base right now, though. Needs to move his miners away and get another refinery up sooner rather than later. Sells 2 wars, probably the right idea. Just doesn't have any money right now.
That has slashers in his base, but it's not defending top left.
These Desos are going to get some value here. Very juicy.
Oh, missed IC there from Snark.
Still no battle lab up from Zedd. Economic damage has been done to both players. They're both pretty broke right now, but Zedd has more miners. He has 4 slave miners right now and a ton of tanks. Now, Snark has 4 miners himself somehow and is out tanked, but he does have the Iron Curtain, so he probably should just hold off for a moment, wait for this IC. He's going to back off here. Use the superior range of the Rhino. An elite Lasher tank.
Elite Lasher.
Curtain's almost ready, and Snark is opting for the drone defense here. And Zedd forced these drones before the IC. He's using them.
Gonna get another miner top.
Another miner killed for Snark on the bottom as well. Yeah. The Lashers dive in deep, but they're not going to get anything as the drones clean up the mess here. The dust settles, and Snark has the Battle Lab and the Iron Curtain still up with the industrial plant. Real solid built structure here for shows.
Zedd does get another miner. Trading 3 Lashers. Still no Battle Lab out for Zedd.
Yeah, that's going to kill him.
Yeah.
At this stage, Snark is getting richer. He can probably build another 2 war factories and even consider starting to build his nuke at this stage. There's no threats coming to his base. Zedd his army is starting to look pretty grim here. As another slave miner falls, Elite Rhino comes into play, and only a couple drones, but this will wipe out pretty much the whole army here.
Yeah.
At least what he has left. And more slave miners go down.
It's gonna be GG if yeah, it doesn't look good for Zedd. Does he have a tower ready? Yep, he does.
He's to make sure he's yeah, don't want to give an Elite Rhino to the enemy team, that's for sure.
Zedd calls GG. Game 1 goes to Snark.
So I think you're with me on this, but where was the battle lab from Zedd?
Yeah, took way too long. I don't know why he went for War Factory instead of just building a battle lab. I don't understand that move. Really
Yeah,
don't.
that's the name of this game, Battle Lab. It's all about the Battle Lab. You didn't build one.
Nope. We get a prediction started. Who will win, Snark or Zed?
Yeah, really surprised to see that fourth war there instead of the Battle Lab from Yuri. I'm surprised. I was surprised to see the second war, let alone the third and fourth.
Yeah.
I mean, all your good stuff is tier 3. You got masterminds, which can capture entire armies of rhinos by themselves, turn them into money. You got discs, which can indefinitely turn off power. And you got the Yuri Prime, which can NG buildings from a distance. You got and the super weapons and the force shield. So you gotta tech up quickly.
True. Syndrome, thanks for the bits, bro. Welcome to the stream.
You know,
Welcome back,
laser
bro.
tanks, they're not gonna cut it. They are not
No,
gonna cut it here.
even if you spam those,
Yeah,
nah. They were easily countered by those terror drones. It's just
easily.
easily. So I forgot to set the colors again, but we have Snark, bottom right, and we have Zed, top left. They are playing Yuri versus Sov in this best out of 9 series. And this is the newer Jungle of Vietnam map with more ways to get down as well. And I
Yeah, the
played
newer
this map.
version.
This is the new version, yep.
Yeah.
And I've just played this map today for the first time. It does need some getting used to.
And Snark is saying fuck. No one knows why. His
Yeah,
war factory looks awfully late.
yeah, yeah. Oh, building
See,
naval yard?
Daisy.
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah,
There's
this is
still no war factory. There it is.
so
That's
let's
10
see how
seconds behind.
far. We're talking like when you build a drone too, that's not going to help his cause. It's in terrible synergy with his position. He needs to get miners up soon.
Oh,
Oh, and he's going rhinos
Rhino!
as well. Oh my God, Zedd already has 4 miners.
4
So
against
just
2. Yeah.
this is something you see happen you at all levels of play except for the tippy top. You never see players in a completely lost position right out of the opening when you see the top players play. This is he's dead. He's dead, Doofus. He killed himself here.
Yeah.
He's a dead man. So if we look over at Zedd's base, he's on tier 2 already. He's got 2 magnetrons up already. He has 3 patches that he's mining from on 5 miners.
Yeah.
Snark has 1 patch, 4 miners, and he's not teched up.
Yeah.
He has 1 Rhino tank. All right, he's caught up on miners. Zedd's on 6 now.
Double war from Snark. Will Zed go double war or will he this game go for the battle lab?
see. The radar from Snark yet. He's on 2 wars. He's expanded.
Here's the radar.
Okay.
Double war from Zedd again. Okay, interesting.
Zedd's still in a perfectly good position here.
Mm-hmm.
But if he makes his battle lab right now, I think he'll be in the driver's seat.
One Lasher gets droned, but the Gatling takes care of that.
3rd war from Zedd.
Trailblazer with
Battle
the
lab from Snark.
raid. Legend.
So this is quite analogous to the previous game. Zedd's going for multi-war. And Snark is checking up earlier.
Yeah, got the battle lab out for Snark.
And here we go again. So fourth war now from Zedd. And Lashers continue to be produced.
How was your stream, brother?
I mean, Snark's not going to give him a direct engagement here. There's no reason for him to. He knows he's down war factories. He's just going to use Desolators. He's going to use the sentry guns.
Yeah. Goes in.
And Zedd is diving in, and it's looking like it's 2-0 here.
Yeah.
5th war factory, boys.
5th war factory. Still no lab. Oh, I really don't understand this. Just trade one of those war factories for a lab.
Right. He could have a genetic mutator down with the Yuri Prime and Masterminds out by now. A bunch of them, too. And these Lasher tanks are just not good units. At least when your opponent has a giant bucket of rhinos, they're not.
Nice to hear, Trailblazer. Yeah, I was there for the J-Card raid. That was fun.
And Snark's chilling. He got a really good trade there, so Zedd's not ready for a fight by any means. And he's just got to wait another 30 seconds or so for his Iron Curtain to be ready. And Zedd needs to check up. Staying active here, he's got 5 Magnetrons, but these Desolators, how do you deal with these?
Yeah.
Zedd would love just a straight up fight in the open field, but again, Snark's not going to give him that. Gonna wait for his Iron Curtain here.
Those Lashes are just no match for those Rhinos.
Not even close.
No. Oh, here comes the Mags. And the drone, the icy drones. It's just gonna delete that army easy. And yep. Nothing left.
Yiker doodles.
Still no lab. I really don't understand it, Frank.
Yeah, this is Yuri's Revenge, boys, right? This is YR. Name of the game is Battle Lab. A priority.
There's the battle lab, Frank.
There we go. Too little, too late at this stage.
Yeah.
You can bet your bottom dollar the nuclear missile is probably 3/4 of the way, or at least should be 3/4 of the way done by now as well. If Snark ended up losing this game, it's because he forgot to build his nuclear missile.
He's got a good eco. He should be building it.
There's no reason for him not to.
Yeah. So Zedd's build is after 5 war factories go for the lab.
Zedd's going to lose a miner here.
Yeah,
Pleasant, but not the end of the world.
And these masterminds are just gonna die easy. Didn't even need to. I see those drones. Oh.
Oh, Zedd has 6 war factories and he's teched up. He has masterminds, 3 of them. Pretty serious stuff. He's pushing forward. Both super weapons are ticking down. He has a few discs as well. Snark is now adding the. Oh, and the Terror drones are going to get in.
Yeah.
They're putting some work. The
And
Rhinos are probably going to follow this up. Rhinos should be following up, no? Get another mastermind here.
Yep.
We get all the masterminds with these flaks.
Not in time with that grinder.
Iron Curtain is ready behind this.
Zedd
And
is
the
broke.
nuclear missile shortly behind that. And Zedd is going to be running out of money on his side of the map, and his slave miners are going to be in trouble. Hold on. One mastermind can turn it around here, boys.
Now goes in with this IC on the rhinos. Is he going for the masterminds? He will. Gets it. Zedd is broke. That called PG, and it's 2-0 for Snark. I'm still not convinced that going 5 war before Battle Lab is the way to play Yuri, though.
It's not the way to play Yuri's Revenge at all. It's not an aggressive based game. You wanna sit back. You wanna tech. You saw how easily Snark defended that. It was
Yep.
easy defense. Gotta get the Battle Lab up as soon as possible.
Do a few shoutouts in the chat. We got Josh in the chat. We have Aixa in the chat. Trailblazer with the raid. 26 new people in the chat. Let's see. This is back. J All in the chat. Syndrome, Daddy Syndrome in the chat. Welcome, boys, to this show match between Snark and Zedd. And later on today, in 2.5 hours, we have Marco versus Woody, best of the 13 RA2 series. So,
Oh yeah, baby.
hopefully this show match will last that long. 2.5 hours.
So Josh, just in queue, what do you think about the new jungle? Berg's at it, huh? What are your thoughts on that? Tsunami. Zedd still won't tech up. Still match slashers.
Oh.
On 5 wars. All right.
Malibu Bay, wow. Good boys, match number 3 on Country Swing. Still forgot to fix the colors.
Right. If I don't see a fast battle lab here from Zedd, I'm gonna be. I don't know what he's smoking today. Because this is Country Swing. This is Battle Lab Swing. This is quick tech on 1 war swing here. That is the play here on this map. Everybody knows that. This is a strategic map, right? All your money is on your side. All of his money is on his side. You're not really going to gain much a lot of the time from being particularly aggressive on this map in the early game.
True.
So, as Yuri, 3, 4, 5 war factories really does not make sense here. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to keep an eye on Zedd here, a close watchful eye.
And
And I think the same
also,
applies to Soviets.
do you think this modification of the map made it better for Yuri as well? I mean, these gems are. Yeah, you can get those gems faster as Yuri, I would think, right? The gems in the
Um,
corners.
in the corners, maybe they're really far away.
Snark is moving his MCV.
I think it's not as good for Yuri because there's more expansion points, and the further you have to move your slave miners away from your MCV, the harder it is for Yuri. The further you have to move, the more liabilities you have.
True,
They are
true.
the slave miners are truly a double-edged sword here for Yuri. While you can, they are portable UREFs, which sounds like the most imbalanced thing ever in any RTS, but at the same time, they are liabilities. Like they are targets for the enemy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. So Zedd is focusing on his eco, very good. He's on 6 minus. Snark on 5 at the moment.
Two war factors from Snark here. Snark doesn't have any well-placed ore refineries at the moment. We'll see how that's treating him in a few minutes. And the radar's up. And Zedd goes for the fast battle lab. Okay, not messing around this time. Going for the quick tech
Okay,
here.
quick tech. No second, no third, no fourth, no fifth war factory this time. Straight battle lab.
Battle lab. And Snark's going to be having tier 3 units coming his way, and this is going to be tough. If a Mastermind is added right now, Yuri Prime, and then a disc after that, this push is going to be really tough. There's the Mastermind, there's the Yuri Prime, and we'll
Master
probably see a
Prime.
disc right after that. The genetic mutator behind this. All right, Snark. Fasten your seatbelt. Because if Yuri Prime captures your building, lose.
Yeah.
Why? Because he's going to place a grinder and a psychic tower
Yep.
in your base.
That's
It's
the
over.
prime attack right there.
Yeah.
Correct. And Zed is
There's the
going to
disc
place.
follow up.
Yep, there it is.
And Snark has had only 4 rhinos for a long time. He hasn't built any more. There's the 5th one. This doesn't look like a fightable, like a very fightable situation here. But the conscripts are going to try to put some work. Is this working? Like he's going to get a mastermind out of that.
Yep.
Wow, okay. Maybe a misstep from Zedd. He had Gats he could have killed the conscripts with. This is still not going to be an easy push here. He's going to have to target the Yuri Prime. The Yuri Prime goes down, and here's the psychic tower in Snark's base.
Get in the master point. Yep.
Pop a doodle, boys.
That's it.
Oh, that is so stupid.
Oh wow.
That is so dumb.
Just grind everything. Yep.
Oh, that is so dumb. Oh man. Oh, that is just. I apologize, guys, but that is dumb.
Yeah.
All right. He has an MCV still, and he has his super weapon ready.
Oh wow.
He just dropped the shell on top of the Orep.
Yeah, that's GG there. There's nothing Snark can do about it, I think.
See what happens when you make a battle lab, Zedd?
Yep. That's how
he
easy
barely
it
even
is.
had to try. Oh man.
Yep, Snark calls GG. So as we said before, no second, no third, no fourth, no fifth war factory. Straight
Why
battle
would you?
lab.
Are you seeing the power of these tier 3 units that Yuri has? Why would you not build a battle lab
I
and make these
know.
units?
So Snark, oh no, Zedd finally takes one, and Snark picks Desert Island. Yes, this is Snark playing Sov and Zedd playing Yuri series. That's correct. Here we go, boys. Game number 4 in this best of the 9 series, and I forgot to set the colors again.
Okay. So this map, that timing push, probably not too viable. It's a lot bigger. Soviets will have a lot more money and chokes to work with to try to not let that happen. So Zedd's going to have to use a different approach, and I really hope that approach is not 5 War Factory, no lab build. All right. Um,
I hope we
so
moved on
let's.
from that. Yep, me too. I really don't think that build ever worked, and it hasn't for 2 games, so let's see what.
You just Master tanks are just totally outmatched. Rhinos, Desolators counter entire army. Drones counter your entire army. Bad. He needs to tech up as soon as possible. Start getting the super weapons, mass miners, and get the multiple war factories. See what the middle game is like, and then consider starting to build multiple MCVs around the map to get grinders up everywhere. The more grinders you have up around the map, more likely you are to win the game, as Yuri, generally speaking. Obviously, it's much easier said than done. Obviously, you can't just all haphazardly, dilly-dally, start building grinder after grinder after grinder without, You ever see Bloodsport?
Bloodsport? No, never see it.
Yeah. You never seen Bloodsport with Jean-Claude Van Damme?
Oh, I might have seen it, but dude, all the movies from Jean-Claude Van Damme look the same.
Doofus, you're breaking my heart here, man. Never seen Bloodsport? Can you guys believe this?
I might have seen it though, but I've seen a lot of movies from Jean-Claude Van Damme, but I never know what the movie name is.
Well, he goes to Asia and he has to fight in this underground tournament to the death.
Against that blonde guy, that really strong blonde guy, I think, with the weird haircut, with like the lesbian haircut.
I don't know about the weird blonde guy with a lesbian haircut. I don't know. Meanwhile, we have a pretty conventional opening here. A really early grinder from Zedd. Snark has expanded to the gems up top here. And some Desolators being added. And here's the second war.
Second war from Zedd. Okay, he's going back.
Second war. Another slave miner built from the construction tab, so no battle lab yet. There's a second MCV.
Second MCV going to the mid, I think.
Really early. This is a very, very optimistic. This is optimistic play. This is very confident.
Very confident.
I don't think I'd have the balls to go for a second MCV this early in the game.
And
third War Factory in the middle.
And
Zedd.
And Snark has his battle lab up.
And Curtain's going to be on the way. Slater's slowing down Zedd's eco a little bit, but it's not making him broke, so it's not really too effective. And Zedd's entire army is countered by this Desolator here.
Drones come out. Gets the drones. Ooh,
Oh, the value on the
Deso.
Deso. I don't know if that was worth it, boys.
Oh, wow.
Diker doodles. That being said, Snark is still on one War Factory because of that. Zedd
Yep.
is on 3 as the Desolators continue to harass his eco. Snark's ticked up. The Iron Curtain just about ready here in a moment.
Fourth War Factory out for.
Fourth War Factory from Zedd. What is he? What is he? He's got invulnerable units heading towards his base here.
Yep.
Lashers?
Battle Lab is out for Snark. Snark is facing those lashers. They all get droned.
Probably could have saved a few drones there by shooting the ground, but
Yeah. So the masterminds do come out, and the discs as well.
I think Zedd is winning this game here. Now that I think about it, he's got a grinder back at his base. Can't go anywhere near that. He's got a grinder in the middle. Go anywhere near that, and he's on five wars.
War factories.
Yeah, that should be GG.
Yeah.
Snark's nuke is extremely late here. He's not the richest man in the world at all, quite frankly.
Conscript coming in to overload those masterminds. Sixth War Factory out for Zedd.
And the discs are going to start coming in large numbers here, boys.
He is dominating mid, but he's not getting those gems though.
He's broke.
Yep.
Desolator and his base on the right-hand side here has been putting in some work.
Free War Factory.
Nice IC here. It's going to get some damage. One mastermind for that? I take that back. That was barely any damage at all. I lost a bunch of rhinos.
And the conscripts at the bottom doing more damage though. Gonna get that tower. Yep.
Desolator's still putting in work here on the top right of the map. Keeping Ed. Snark, perhaps an overcommitment there.
Yep. Okay, so Zedd finally starts mining those gems in the mid.
Apparently, slaves don't give any experience because this Desolator has been killing slaves nonstop.
But usually it should, right? I mean, a sniper and an IFV does get the experience, right? The IFV gets experience.
I have no idea, does it?
I believe so. I believe that's a quick way to get an elite IFV. If somebody knows if that's correct or if I'm talking bull, let me know
I
in the
have
chat.
no idea.
Snark calls GG. Zedd takes game 4. So we are all tied up.
All right.
Well, it might be that Desos don't promote, maybe.
They certainly do.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, the Elite Desolator is absolutely menacing if you ever get one. Shit will like kill armies, dude.
So it's 2-2 in this best of the 9 series. Let's see. The Divide freezes over by Snark. I mean, that's the choice by Snark. And it's a map by Josh, Distant Cube.
Not the easiest map to play Yuri on.
Interesting. And the oils are pre-captured on this version as well. So this is gonna be game 5. And you know what? I don't think I'm gonna set the colors. I forgot again. So
At this stage, fuck it.
yeah. So you got Zedd top right, and we have Snark bottom left, and the oils are pre-captured. Which
Now,
position do you prefer on this map, Frank?
I don't have a preference.
But from all the matches that I've seen, like bottom right can build a larger base from the oil in bottom right, but people building from the oil at top left have a harder time expanding or something, or it's not going to be as big as bottom left, bottom right. My bad.
Um,
Well, that's my
I guess
opinion.
I have no idea. I don't really have a preference, I guess.
Let's see.
I think it's very important for now. I could be mistaken here, but I think it's a mistake to put your War Factory here. I think the play here for the Yuri player is to put his War Factory at his oil, wall that oil up, just do everything in his power to maintain that side of the map intact. Because this matchup is very snowbally. You want as much you want as much physical presence as possible from both perspectives.
Yeah, yeah.
And I do not see. And we see the slave miner. This slave miner is up for the pickings here. This has target written all over it, all caps, bold, font 72 here, top left. Snark should be going there as soon as possible and taking that out, and that's exactly what he's doing right now. 20 conscripts and rhinos heading that way now. Zedd trying to do a counterattack. He has 2 Gats and a Lasher heading towards the bottom right. And there's a Grinder and perhaps a Psychic Tower on the way here at the top left. But is this too little too late to save the left side of the map? Stay tuned. This is a critical moment in the game.
Yeah, it's gonna be huge. If Snark gets it, yeah, Psychic Tower
Psychic
goes
Tower's up, but it's a large force here. He's got to micro the tower to get the rhinos.
That's it.
Okay, and there goes the tower. Going to target the Grinder, which is the most threatening thing in the entire game. It's gone.
Yep.
So unfortunately, there isn't an NG walking up to back this up. So I guess he's just going to kill the oil, not even going to fuck around. A lot of money wasted and time wasted there. He did not prioritize saving his oil. And we'll see if this proves winning condition for Snark. And Zedd has made a second MCV.
Yeah, second MCV from Zedd. Third War Factory out from Zedd.
Right, smack in the middle. I like it. I like it. He probably needs to get a Psychic Tower down there. There's a heavy force here coming in the north side from Snark. Lab is up behind this, and he's floating in cash. Island Tank almost going down here at the bottom right at the same time. This is not going to be an easy defense. Should Snark commit over here, though? Shouldn't he just go around and go for the slave miner at the top right? He's just going to lose too many units here. He's just going to lose too many units here. Snarky, 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 snarky. Where is he? It's the Psychic Tower. Ooh, the tank just drops on top of the war.
War Factory.
That was not a good trade for him. He lost his entire army there. He only has 2 Rhino tanks on the field right now. Two Rhinos, 3 Rhinos. IC is up and in a particularly vulnerable location.
All the way in front, yeah.
All the way up front, boys. So yeah, no reason to attack there.
Snark is gonna return the favor. He's gonna get the War Miner bottom right. Is he gonna take out the oil as well? Yep. Leaves the oil.
I suppose he wants to save his central
Yep.
position. I think he has plenty to do that. Snark's not ready for a fight right now, and this Iron Curtain is right out in the middle to be sniped. There's no Desolator.
Yep.
He has 5K. He easily could have afforded some. Is the Force Shield ready? Going to drop right on top. That is going to be victory to Zedd here.
Yep, gets the IC. Yeah, there's no way that Snark can defend this. Waiting for the MCV, gets it. Snark calls GG. Zedd takes the lead.
Perhaps a little overconfidence there from Snark, pushing in after he got the. I mean, you're pushing straight into the Yuri base. You know, you don't want to went to a Yuri base. It worked in terrible synergy with because he just put the Iron Curtain up as well. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. But he put it right there in front. That was a bad placement as well.
That IC location, dude. What was that? You know what? I've done it a million times. You know, you're trying to stretch as much as you possibly can, as fast as you can, and you're like, all right, I'm just gonna use the super weapon to stretch. I'll just use the super weapon to stretch, and then you put it there, and then as soon as you put it there, you're like, why the fuck did I put my super weapon there?
Because maybe he might have had a chance. If he had put it in the back of his base, he might have won like 1 minute time. So I see something, but no, I don't think so. Snark had nothing in his base.
Oh, he
at
had
that time.
5.5K at the point he was attacked. He could have made Desolators and spammed Sentry Guns. He made neither of those two things. Not saying that would have saved him, but
All right. So the next match will be on Dorado Descent. Let's see. That's the 9 series. Snark will go Sove. Zedd will go Yuri the entire series. That the Yuri player orange spawns at bottom left, and we have Snark the red Soviet player spawns at top right.
Zedd with the first lead of the series. We'll see. We'll see if he continues with the middle game MCV approach. We'll see where he decides to put it, or if he's just going to go quick lab, or is he going to go back to his old ways and just pump wars and lashers? We'll have this.
Yeah, he is on a roll. He's won 3 games in a row. So will he keep that good vibe going? Or will Snark be able to pull something off? Will Snark go double war on this map as well?
Most likely.
Hmm.
So Zedd does manage to scout the full base of Snark. He's definitely happy about that.
Yeah.
Gatlin, his tank is out, is ready. He's going to do additional scouting here.
Double war out from Snark.
And Snark has not been building miners behind us. Welcome to my world, Snark. You're in dilly dally mode. Dude. You're just sitting there, not even making miners from your war, boy. Oh, yep. Been there, done that, bro. It's not like he was under pressure and just forgot. No, he just decided not to make any minors. That being said, he's not that far behind somehow, but he's definitely behind.
Yeah.
Okay, he's pretty far. It's pretty bad.
4 miners against 6. And Zedd did send 1 miner up to those gems. And now Snark is on 6 miners and a third war factory. And Zedd is on 7 miners.
So Zedd's going to push out here. He's going to see if he can grab one of these miners from the edge of the cliff. He would definitely love that.
Third war factory out from Zedd.
Snark see it. He's going for a split. No desolators here. Help, and he's going to grab one. Yo. Yoink.
Oh! Let's it go.
Oh, and the mag's on the cliff. Oh boy. Is he going to commit into this? Might lose everything. He killed 2 miners? Or no, he moved them.
No. He killed 2 rhinos, dropped them on top of each other.
And Zedd is teched up behind this on 3 wars. Snark needs desolators yesterday. And his army cannot move.
Oh no. Goes down. Second one goes down.
Just going to target the MCV.
He's gonna get it. So Snark left with only 1 war factory, no IC.
And this casual psychic dominator is placed down behind this, and tier 3 units are on the way. So Snark has no war factories either, or barracks, or MCV. He should
Yeah.
respectfully leave the game at this stage. Just quit. Just quit, he says.
Just quit in the chat. Snark is continuing. We'll get a miner.
He's gonna get a spite miner kill here, but no barracks, no MCV. He's got, excuse me, he has a war factory. He can build rhinos, but I mean, come on. Yeah, not building miners disallowed him to make desolators when he desperately needed them.
Mm-hmm.
He just didn't have the money for them.
Virus is out. That has no grinder though.
It just captures his army.
Oh, he's elite also. And now Snark calls GG. So Zedd with 4 wins in a row takes it to 4-2. And Papa's in the chat. How you doing, Papa? Hold the speak.
I'll be just a moment. You can start it up though.
All right, boys, here we go. Game number 7. This is a best of the 9 series. The Goose is Loose. With Zedd playing Yuri the entire series, and we have Snark playing Iraq the entire series. Is Ed here? The Goose is Loose. I haven't seen Ed yet today. There's the Warp Factory from Snark. He's a bit behind though. I'll check with Frank as soon as he's back. We still have 2 hours to kill though, and this is match point for Zedd. He is up 4-2. If he wins the next one, he will win this best of the 9. And then we have 2 hours to kill before the next show match between Woody and Marco. A lot of people bet on Snark, I see. So Snark is coming in with a couple of rhinos. The radar is up from Zedd. Bunkers as well. And that brute is taking on that rhino.
And Zedd appears to have a commanding lead.
Yeah, Snark just went in but didn't get much in the base of Zedd. Second war is up for Snark.
Magnetron's on the way. This is looking like a repeat from Dorado here, and Zedd is safely mining off of 2 gem patches behind this with the activity. Force a sentry gun and just go the other way, and he's going to try to pick off one of these miners. No, he's just going to safely back off. And the battle lab behind this.
Wow,
So
nice.
you can write this in the books.
Yeah, Snark doesn't have a radar out yet either. No Desos out.
This is going to take a throw and a half from this position.
Frank, we have a challenge in chat.
We have a challenge. What is the challenge?
2v2, you and Ed versus Dan and Goose is Loose. Not sure. Not sure. Goose is Loose, what's your name in CNC? And Dan is West NZ, I think for New Zealand maybe?
All right, sounds like fun.
Yeah. Psychic Dominator out.
Psychic Dominator on top. Oh man.
Cherry on top.
Yeah, that's a pretty big cherry too. Big red fat cherry. Masterminds are coming in. Zedd's got 5K as well. Genetic Mutator probably in production. Multiple War Factories now in production as well. Does not look like a winnable situation for the Soviet player Snark here in this situation, but he's going to try to buy himself time. He needs to get the Iron Curtain up. Oh, there's the Genetic Mutator as he falls further behind. The discs are being added in as well. Extremely threatening. Only takes a couple of these to sniper MCV. Desolators are out. That'll help, but I'm surprised there's no Yuri Prime here.
Oh! Let's see.
He's not even going to be able to get the minor kill. This army is too threatening. Disc's going to clean up some Desos. Capture that Rhino. Flashers get cleaned up. But...
Don't forget to bring a towel.
Syndrome with the gifted sub, the 21st. 21 gifted subs for this channel. Thanks
get a
lot,
minor kill.
Syndrome.
Definitely stings.
Oh, those Pterodons.
Ooh, he does get a mastermind.
Yep.
By the grace of the gods. Maybe Zedd is making too many discs. This could be Snark's ticket back into the game here, the overproduction of discs. Snark has a lot of flak tracks here. Okay, so Magnetron's a good choice switching back in, but here's the moral of the story. Psychic Dominator is just about ready, boys.
Yep.
What's he gonna use it on? What's he gonna use? The moving MCV? That'd be nice. Just capture the fucking MCV.
Oh, still 1 minute in game. He might. Will he get it? Nope.
He deploys it in time. Do you try to dominate the army, or do you just kill this whole expansion here on the right side? Radar, War Factory, and Ore Refinery gone.
Yeah.
Goes for the Battle Lab. Probably the right call. It's the Battle Lab after all.
Snark gets one minor. Is he overcommitting? Oh, I see out.
Snark's going to have a little fun here, but Iron Curtain's going to wear off, and there's going to be masterminds right in front of his army here.
Yes. He's
trying to get him low power.
Army. Yep, low power.
Yeah.
But the masterminds are there.
Boink.
Nope.
Okay, and Snark has expanded. He does have a lot of miners. The Battle Lab kill kind of really actually stung a lot. He needs a nuclear missile to realistically get himself back in this game on paper. And his opponent now has more Rhino tanks than he does.
Snark has an AFK miner mid. The one that was caught by the Magnetron for just a second there.
All right, so Zedd has $19,000. Excuse me, $21,500 and 7 masterminds and 7 discs heading to Snark right now. This is not defendable. This is not defendable. There's some brutes being added as well. A couple lashers. This is ridiculous. There's no way you are ever defending this attack. I would literally quit the game right now if I was red. I would quit the game. Okay, your Iron Curtain's ready. Your Iron Curtain's ready. That's your
those
one.
flags getting destroyed as well.
These discs have nothing to contend them, and they're just gonna get ridiculous damage here. He's not gonna kill all these masterminds, and Snark's army is gonna turn into Zedd's army.
Yeah, this is over. Get dicey as well. Snark goes low power, and the army will continue towards the MCV of Snarks. We'll get it. Psychic Dominator is almost ready. This is GG's. And Snark says he stopped producing units. Barracks goes down. Snark calls GG. And this series is over. Zedd takes it 5-2.
Oh, it's Chino. Sweet, sweet. Okay, I thought it was like Chino. I thought it was like one of those like Yuri's Revenge guys challenging me and Ed, and like just gonna go Yuri and be really annoying. But I'm glad it's you. Yeah, that sounds really fun.
Alright, boys, we're just waiting on if we can get a hold of Ed for this next show match. I'm gonna do a 2v2. So we'll be right back, and as soon as we have the show match ready, I'm gonna set up the stream for that, and in 1 hour and 45 minutes we have Woody versus Marco, best of the 13 RA2 series as well. So we might keep it going, boys.